everybody. I thought it would be fun if I took you along with me on my day getting ready for Excellence Coral. Today is Friday. We actually check into Coral on Sunday, so today I'm just spending the day getting ready, doing my last couple errands. Tomorrow we will take the train to New York City, and then on Sunday morning we will be in sunny, beautiful Mexico, which I'm so excited for. And I know so many of you are really pumped to see this new resort. So spend the day with me. I'm gonna first go get my nails done, and then I have not a ton of things to do, but I do sort of have a whole list. So let's just see where the day takes us. Okay, I took my tea to go because I'm in a rush here. And if I sound awful, it's because I had a cold all week. I feel fine now, but now I sound awful. So it was just kind of like a miserable week to get a cold because my head was foggy for like 5 days, and I just hope that I packed everything that I needed to. All done. I had to go with Coral, naturally. And I did a regular pedicure and then a gel manicure. And I did the same color. However, when she got to my nails, it was totally not the same shade. Like, they were really trying to gaslight me into telling me it was the same. It was not. My fingers were bright orange, like not at all the color of my toes, like not even similar. And I will say that the bottle did say it was the same color, and I think it was called Temperature Rising, like Tempura Rising. And then I think this shade is my Me Era or something like that. And I'm usually so bad about speaking up for myself at the nail salon, like I'll just take anything. But I was like, this bright orange is like crazy, like I cannot do this. And the lady next to me was like, no, that is not the same color at all. I'm gonna run over to Sam's Club now. I have to return the candy that I just bought. So if you follow me on Facebook, you may have seen a story last week. So today is April 11th. On April 5th, I went to Sam's Club and got candy, and I was trying to make the treat bags 2 days ago, and it's expired. It expired in March, and the candy tastes just fine. Of course, I had to sample some. It tastes fine, but it says the expiration date on every bag, and I just like don't want to give people expired candy, even if it tastes good. And there's 200 in the bag, and it would last me, so like April, May, and June, it would get me through 3 trips, and I just cannot be giving people candy that expired in March, in June, and July. So let's go do that, and I'm gonna pick up a few, some food for Ethan as well for the week, and then I'll tell you what Ethan's doing this week. This is the candy in question going back. I didn't see it till I opened it, but as I was getting them all situated, then I see March 17th, and I'm like, I can't do this. Can't do that. So back it goes. Back it goes. All right, vámonos. All right, candy's returned. They told me it was probably a return, and that's why it was expired. There's more on the shelf, so let's see. December 2025, way better. Way, way better. Oh, I still see a March 18th here. Yep. So March 18th. So, and then I'm gonna get Ethan some fruit. I forgot my list in the car, of course, because that's what I do. But he's asked me for a couple of fruits and yogurt. So I'm just gonna grab like 4 or 5 things for him while I'm here. I got Ethan yogurt. Hopefully I got everything I needed. Candies. Bread for his avocado toast, and then we were just running low on salt. He asked for kiwis and then the greenest bananas I could find. And then I just did a sushi platter for dinner. I was gonna pick us up sushi from our place, but this is just like $30 cheaper and I'm already here. So I asked him, I said, do you want the platter from here or do you want me to go pick it up? And he said, whatever's cheaper, Mom. So next up, I'm gonna run into Chipotle. I have had this gift card in my car for over a year, like a year and a half. Ethan got this gift card for his birthday last year. And when he peeled it off the thing, the numbers ripped off. And I, for like 6 weeks, was talking to Chipotle customer service. They cannot help me. Like, they cannot get me the numbers. They can't replace the card. They can't anything. The best they could do was say, does it work in a store? Like, you know, can they swipe this? Which is also like ruined as well. And I don't know the answer to that because I always order on the app and you can't add this to the app. So since I'm in front of a Chipotle right now, I'm going to go in and just be like, hey, not looking to buy anything, just can you tell me if this works or not? And I might get a gift card in here as well because I'm gonna pick up some gift cards for Ethan so he can eat dinner, and he does love Chipotle, but I gotta know if this has money. I mean, I know it has money on it. It has $25 on it. I just don't know if we can use it. Yeah. Okay, no luck. They could not get it to scan. They couldn't get it to swipe. They couldn't anything. So I think the poor kid's just out $25. I did buy a $20 gift card so he can get some Chipotle this week. So he never travels with us over spring break because he always has sports. This year was a big change. He has done baseball since he was 4 years old. He does baseball in the winter and then, no, he does baseball in the spring and indoor track in the winter. And he just totally loves track right now. Like, he is so great at it. His 4x100 team, like, they broke the school record. Actually, they broke the 4x1 and the 4x2 record. They're like number, I think, 3 in the state. They're doing really well. So he made the really hard decision to stop doing baseball and put everything into track. And it was hard. It was hard for him, but it was hard for me because he's done baseball forever and he's so good at it, and I'm going to try not to cry about it. But I didn't know when he played last that it was going to be the last time that I saw him play baseball. Sorry. So it's, you know, a little emotional. I love watching him run track. I just hope that I get to see him play baseball again. So I'm gonna try not to cry for the rest of the vlog. I'm gonna have to be like tranquilized when he graduates high school next year. I'm gonna be like a sobbing mess, like totally like sobbing. I'm gonna be like uncontrollable. They're gonna have to give me like a tranquilizer. If this is how I am about him not playing baseball, just imagine how I'm gonna be when he graduates high school. Okay, but I'm gonna stop crying. I'm gonna go to Target next, and I'm gonna get him a few more gift cards so he can get some food for dinner. And I'm gonna get some more stuff for an Easter basket because we get home on the 18th and Easter is on the 20th. And yeah, I'm gonna pull myself together. All right, what should we go with here? I'm thinking maybe a Jersey Mike's. What else? So I'm thinking 3 gift cards. Let's see. Wendy's. Oh, Dairy Queen. He loves Dairy Queen. Maybe we'll do Dairy Queen. So 15 or 30. Let's see. He likes to get the triple flamethrower and a large blizzard. So I think it's around $20. So I guess we'll go 30. And then the Chipotle. And then I want to get him a gift card for Easter too. I think for Easter I'm gonna do Chili's. They have chilies. Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll do one of these for Easter. He doesn't know that I'm doing any gift cards for this week. I asked him what he wanted to eat, and he said ramen noodles and rice, which obviously is that's not enough for food. So that's why I want to do some gift cards too. And then when I go home, I'm gonna make vodka sauce, so he can have that too. Okay, I got a couple things at Target. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go home and have lunch, and then I'll show y'all what I bought after I get some grub. All right, little Target haul here. So I did get some gift cards. So for this week, I got him Jersey Mike's, Dairy Queen, and Taco Bell. So just 3 options, and then he can still eat his rice and his ramen that he wants to eat. And then I'm gonna make vodka sauce and spaghetti or ziti like right after this. And then I got him a Chili's gift card for Easter, and then I got him a sweatshirt from Abercrombie. I'll show you that after. And then also for Easter, I got him this little Aquaphor. He saw it when he was at Target the other day, and he wanted it, so I got him that. Easter is hard because he's like a tricky one. Like, you know, I feel like when kids are little, like you can get them like candy and like just like small stuff. Like now it's hard. When they get bigger, it's harder. And he's also very particular. So I hate to just get like too much candy or just too much like junk. I did get Reese's eggs, so like that will go in with this Easter basket. I don't know. Easter's hard. And I hate to like just do cash, but like the gift cards are good because like he's 17, like that's all he can think about is like eating. And then if you follow me again on Facebook, I did a story a couple weeks ago, I guess, and it was carrot cake truffles, and they were so good. So this is blueberries and cream. I feel like we have to give them a try. I like blueberry flavor, but I don't like the texture of actual blueberries. Like I would not eat blueberries, but it was a little intriguing, so let's try it. So it's a white chocolate base here. Pretty good. Is it worth $6? I don't know. Probably not. Carrot cake ones, phenomenal. Worth $6? This? I don't know. It's good. But I don't think I'd buy them again. And then Tamra, one of my viewers, sent me $15 on Venmo and said buy some snacks. Tamra, you knew I needed snacks. So I got some sweet Cajun mix we'll take with us to Mexico. Goldfish, can never go wrong. And then these were on clearance, these like sweet potato Pringles. So I just felt like I'd give them give them a chance, like see why. Why are they on clearance? Are they terrible or not? Next up, the vodka sauce. He does know that I'm making this because when he was just like, oh, I'm gonna eat rice. And this is the rice in question. This is the rice, 90-second rice. I got these at Costco or Sam's, and he's obsessed with them. He eats it just randomly. He used to eat them with like tahini, and now he eats it with malt vinegar. He's like obsessed with malt vinegar, and I hate malt vinegar. Like, I hate how it smells. And now this kid wants to put it on everything. Everything. I don't know why you'd be putting malt vinegar on rice, but he's a weird kid. I don't know. What can I say? What can I say? So do you make your own sauce, or do you typically do like a jarred sauce? I make my own sauce. So like vodka sauce, like a red meat sauce, Alfredo. Like, I'm definitely like a make your own sauce type of person. I grew up making sauce, so it's just, I guess, like ingrained in me. However, I do always have just regular jarred sauce, like just in case, because for instance, last week I didn't know what to make Kev for lunch, and so I was looking through the freezer, and I had meatballs in there from like a week prior, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll make you a meatball grinder, but I didn't want to have to make sauce, and I didn't have any sauce already made, so that's where the jarred sauce comes in. So I definitely still have jarred sauce, but that's not my preference. I make sauce like every week, probably. We eat like a very like Italian American like menu, I guess, because we had chicken cutlets last night. I'll do like meatballs, lasagna, you know, variety of different sauces. But then of course, gotta do the white people taco night. And if you're not on TikTok, you wouldn't really know what that means, but white people taco night definitely is what we do in our household a lot. A lot. Sauce is simmering. Let's do the treat bags. My desk is still as messy as the last time you saw me, so apologies for that, but it's just how it's gonna be, you know, it's just how it's gonna be. So I still have some candy left over from, if you remember last month, I got like some Twizzlers and Jolly Ranchers and gummy Jolly Ranchers. So I still have a few of those. And then this new pack is 3 different kinds of Sour Patch Kids, regular, watermelon, and tropical, and then Swedish Fish. So I already counted out the treat bags the other day when I was gonna do them, and then I realized they were expired. So I typically try to do 10 per night that we're there. So we're there 5 nights, so I have 50 bags, and then I do have a couple extra because we also give them to our transfer driver and things like that. So I'll usually make like 5 extra. Okay, sorry about that. My phone died, so I had to switch phones. No, my phone didn't die. My phone ran out of storage. When I film these like videos like this, like a prep or a travel day, I use one of my phones instead of my camera, and I'm just constantly running out of storage. So back to what I was saying. Treat bags, I get these at Walmart. I add the money in as I go because not everyone is getting the same amount of money. So somebody could be getting $1, somebody could be getting $10, $20. It really depends on the situation. So we do the candy bags at home, and then we fill the money in when we get to the resort. And like I said, like about 10 per day. If I was checking a bag, I would do more. But I'm not checking a bag, and so I'm really limited. Like filling up a gallon-sized bag with candy takes up a lot of suitcase for someone who is limited on their space. So I throw in just a little thank you note in there and fill it up with candies. So trying to think of the people had questions last time I did this, and I'm trying to think of what they were so I could answer them. I mean, I'm sure I answered in the comments. People always want to know like pesos versus US dollar. That's really up to you. I do US dollar if I was converting. So if I was Canadian, I would do pesos because that is the currency of their country. But I have been told by multiple workers that they prefer US dollar, mostly because if you are not familiar with peso, you're going to under tip them. So if you are familiar with US dollar, then you know how much to tip. I don't know where my gallon bag went. I had it. Anyway, so if you're converting, do peso. If you are not converting and you're an American and you are on a toss-up about it, I mean, it's totally up to you, but we just do USD. treat bags done. These are like, I hate making these. Like I hate physically, I love giving them out. I hate actually making them. I feel like they take forever. I was watching The Handmaid's Tale while I was doing that. So in the treat bags, we generally try to put 3 candies. Sometimes it's hard because some of the bags of candy are like big, you know, like filled with air. But I try to do like 2 like good size candies and then a small candy. So either like a Tootsie Roll or a Jolly Rancher or a lollipop or like something that's a little smaller. So those are done. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna pack those. I need to go through the suitcase after and make sure one's already like totally done, zipped up. This one is not. I don't think this is gonna fit in my suitcase. I think I'm gonna have to put it in my carry-on bag. I thought I was in like real good shape, and now I just feel like I have too much stuff. And then I'll show you the sweatshirt that I got for Ethan as like his main Easter gift. Whoops. So he is like obsessed with golf. So I got him this sweatshirt, little golf on the front, and then the back, it says, "How's my driving?" And I thought that was really cute. So I got him that sweatshirt. It was $70, but I think I got it on sale. Let's see. Yeah, it was 25% off. So it was $17.50 off. So $56 total, which is a lot for a sweatshirt, but what is not a lot this time of my life? Everything is just so expensive. So hopefully he likes that. Now, what do I gotta do next? I feel like I'm just like go, go, go when I want to go take a nap, but I cannot. I checked into the hotel, so we're good on that. We're staying at the DoubleTree, which is new. We've never stayed there before. It, I think, used to be a Radisson, and then Hilton took it over. Obviously, I need to finish packing. I need to download my shows. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think I might just take like an hour to myself and just like lay down with my cat for a minute because I'm just so tired. Oh, I gotta go check the sauce. Sauce is coming along good. It smells really nice, actually. I'm gonna add some more cheese in. I always do like a nice shaved parm, and then who doesn't love some fake Parmesan cheese as well? So I'm gonna put the rest of this in there and a little bit of that. All right, got all my cheese in there. It'll be nice and yummy. And then I'm just gonna make him 1 box of pasta, just a pound of pasta. And then if he needs more, he can make more. I don't know. This kid could eat. So like, but I also don't want him to just survive on ramen, which he would happily do. Like he would so happily eat nothing but yogurts, ramen, rice. When I asked him what he was gonna have, I was like naming off, like we have like a lot of food in the freezer as well, like, you know, taquitos, ravioli, chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, french fries. Like we got a lot of food, but like what's he actually gonna cook for himself is the question. All right, here's our sushi dinner. Ethan doesn't want to be on camera.
Come on the camera. Come on, come on the camera. Hello everyone. Nice to see you.
I'm back down on the floor making sure everything's packed. I'm so nervous that I don't have everything, but it'll be fine. I always say as long as I have my passport and my credit card, you know, might be an inconvenience to buy something, but it won't be the end of the world. So it's been a few hours since I checked in. I've just been hanging out with Ethan and getting everything all settled. So I think I'm just going to say goodbye to you now, and then we will start fresh tomorrow with the travel day video. Really, I just threw the laundry in, so I have to get that done, and then I need to do dishes and clean the house, and none of that's fun for you. None of it's fun for me either. So I will see you in the morning for the next video. Thank you so much for watching.